Yeah,
random
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but if
I'm
he
not
puts it on
recording that.
YouTube,
Yeah, I'll publish it on YouTube for you, just in a different playlist.
yeah, John getting banned.
Okay, so last time we had this Ghouls and Gages thing going, you guys tracked the Green Hag and the Night Hag, Morgan Mudhollow and Freena, to this lair in a mountain. You guys met a bunch of fairies, and you decide to split the party, leave a couple people behind to guard the fairies from the Vegapygmies, and go after the hag with your little group here. Right?
Yes.
You fought some skeletons, you fought some Vegapygmies, and now you are ready to go into the inner sanctum.
And help remind me if I'm wrong here. This is a milestone, not normal XP, right?
Yeah, this is milestone.
We're not ready for the next milestone yet.
You start solving some problems, and we'll get there.
I
Roger
think
that,
my
DM.
night is gonna have a lot of fun on it.
So tonight, I plan to have this whole thing done and finish this particular branch of Ghouls and Gages, then we move on to a different setting and a different contract.
Roger that.
All right. So we got one group over here with the Vegapygmies and one group over here with the Hags. You two that are sitting there with the Vegapygmies, nobody's rolled for initiative yet or anything. You guys are in kind of a staring contest. Oh, where the fuck are my notes? I closed it. Hang on.
I'm sorry, that was hilarious. It was not even skipping a beat. And you guys are standing there doing nothing. Where the fuck are my notes?
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm like, where are my notes? Where? There's supposed to be a description here, but there's not.
Okay, so they fought the smaller group, and that was fun. But now there's a much larger group with bigger uglies.
Right. Okay. So you guys are sitting there looking at the Vegapygmies. As you look into the beady eyes of your soon-to-be opponents, they hop from foot to foot and fidget with their weapons, eager to get at the coming meal. Everybody has hands on weapons, but no one wants to make the first move as of yet. You feel a presence over your shoulder, and a tiny voice calls out clearly, "Friends, I'm gonna need you to catch me after I do a thing here. No worries though." And Prince Dew Sparkle flies over your shoulders and goes around in an arc from here all the way to the shore of the pond, creating a barrier of very thorny bushes. So he flits from side to side, waves his arms, space and mana warping around his hands, and then thick, mean looking thorn bushes sprout and spread across the ground in an arc around the pixie tree. They grow and grow until they're about 6 feet high, with thorns ranging half a foot long. With his casting done, the prince swoons and drifts slowly toward the ground.
What the hell he been smoking to be able to do that? 'Cause he ain't sharing.
I'm decorating the thorny bushes here. It's so thorny, just look at it.
Seedmen. Seedmen everywhere.
Yeah, he ate the seed of many men, and now he has thorn bushes.
Let's say, is that just like hot, steamy stuff, or?
Make sure that you go catch him.
You can't say that, Sam. You're way over there at the hag hut or the hag sanctum. So
Oh,
I just heard a whisper in the wind.
I don't know anything.
my God, the spirits are speaking.
So I'll catch the little stoner.
Okay, he's drifting down. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand check for me. Okay, so he slips through your fingers and falls right to the ground, and he goes like, "Oof!" But he doesn't look very harmed or anything. He looks up at you and gives you a little thumbs up, but you can tell he's not very impressed with your dexterity. Okay. Um, As this is happening, you can see the veggie pygmies kind of wandering from side to side looking for a way through the thorn bushes. You see one testing the water's edge over there, but it doesn't look like he wants to get in. Um, the veggie pygmy chief, like the bigger one, he starts gesturing and pointing back into the woods to some of the other guys, and two of them wander off and go out of view. This is the part where you role play.
All I see is 6-foot tall bushes. So, yeah, little stoner guy, you got some power. And we're just going to wait here until shit pops off. Then we'll defend your tree.
He looks up at you and he's like, "It's not gonna hold forever, my dude."
Heather's having voice chat issues. Let me go check her hardware.
Okay.
Ooh, you check that hardware.
So you guys are sitting there for a few moments, and then one veggie baby comes back from the woods. And it looks like he has a crude little axe in his hands. The other one is carrying the other end of it. Like it might be big enough for like two of them to use at once, but it's gonna be weird. With Sam gone getting the voice chat thing fixed, I don't know what to do with you guys right now.
We're doing a little role play in the chat there.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't want to overwrite you while you're trying to have the other part of the conversation there.
Dr. Bitey does not have middle fingers, Bree. This is bad role play.
He has enough of maybe 4 of them. He can.
But if he pushes his thumb between his other two, it makes a middle finger.
There you go.
Perfect.
Or he can do
Or
the
he could-
length, the FU arm thing.
No. He does the whole friends under the chin flip at him.
There you go.
There you go.
His arms are way too tiny for the
Yeah, I'm wondering if
crossing
he can
thing.
reach.
All right, where are we at? I'm back.
Okay, so thorny bushes are in place. You guys at the cave, what are you guys going to be doing?
I believe the plan is to send Bitey in to take a look around, do a little quick surveillance mission, and come tell us what's going down.
I'm not so sure about
So-
that one. Mm-mm. Nope.
Bobby
Not
might
so
have
sure.
a plan that might work if
Yeah. He said something about throwing a spell of silence out there. Maybe using it to keep them from doing their screech.
oh, it's a scroll, correct?
Yes, I think I don't remember the radius of it. I know it lasts like a minute.
I want to do an investigation to see how loose the rock of the cave is. If we could possibly create a cave in, then if we use the scroll of silence to silence the hags and then crush them.
Okay. Go
But
ahead.
can't they
Do
just port?
do an investigation on the cave walls. I'll let you know.
Alright.
Yeah, don't critical fail or anything, or they'll port over here.
What kind of weird thing was that? It was 2 rolls?
I don't understand that.
Is that D&D Beyond doing that?
Yeah,
Maybe it's rolling for advantage.
B.
I'll take the first one. You know the walls for the cave, like the outside, look pretty sturdy. I mean, you've got some loose spots over here where you guys came and jumped on top of the skeletons in a cool way last time, but the ones above the big Titan skull right there, pretty solid.
So we couldn't collapse.
Unlikely.
So the plan is to go in, push them to the corner, use scroll of silence so they can't screech at us, and just fuck the world up. Me, Azar, be up front to get all the damage and block all the attack. Rin and Bitey stay back just in case something's called behind us. Milk use range and Fuse. You do whatever it does.
I can go ranged or I can go melee.
You decide.
So, simple word of warning. Things may get a little hot in there.
But you're going to leave your armor on, right?
I don't have armor. I'm a druid. But the fiery spirits call to me tonight.
Hot. Got it.
He's making it weird.
Azrak walks over to Bobby, taps him on the shoulder, motions towards the druid, and makes a little like hot under the collar motion with his armor, as if to mean, oh, he's just, oh, look at him, he's so hot. Very flamboyantly, what's the word?
I don't think we're allowed to say that word on YouTube.
Making fun of someone.
I'm better looking. Anyways, let's go.
Rolling in the eyes and everything.
All right, you guys that are at the cave, that's cool. You two that are at the thorn bushes, the Vegapygmies have gotten their axe into play, and they're trying to go after the thorn bush with like a big heavy axe. You can see them like struggling to lift the big ass thing like up above two of their heads, and it comes down, and they're trying to chop at the vine. So, see, the Vegapygmy attempts to chop at the wall of brambles. If they roll above a 15, the brambles are cut in a 5x5 area. So I'm going to do that now.
Wish I could speak, say something, but I can't.
All right, so I'm sorry.
Moms, go ahead.
So the axe comes down, and instead of hitting the bramble bushes, it sinks deep into the dirt, and they have to pull it up. Little guys are having a really hard time. All right, you guys at the cave. Or is there any preparations you guys at the tree want to make before I go back down to the cave, people?
Well, if they get through, I'm just going to ready my axe to chop the shit out of the first one that makes it through the gap. Keep grunting. Everybody wants me to take 3 people and run, but fuck that.
Okay, you cave people.
We're gonna let Azrak and Milk go inside, and we'll follow right behind them.
All right. You step into what you assume is the Morgan Mudhollow's true lair. Don't move around too much, please, because you just stepped in. The hut you burned merely was a place to have visitors. Though the cave walls are made of natural rock, the floor is worked with a craft unfamiliar to you. It's too flat to be natural, and it slopes gently downward into a pool of dirty water. Freena sits in the middle of a thrumming magic circle, a look of hate on her face as you enter. Ah, yes, my visitors have arrived. Have you come to impose upon my hospitality further? Did I not show you mercy when you arrived in Vanger? Did we not have some fun together?
Whatever you're doing, Hag, or we will be forced to stop you.
Oh, you tried to spoil all my fun. Did you not see my brother there with his strength he loved so much, and feel the tingle of excitement whenever you saw that he was dead? I know I did. So Morgan, behind Freena, moves her mouth in the shape of words that you can't hear as she steps into the circle. Freena turns to Morgan, then back to the party. Ah, it's time then. Very well, off to see my mother then. I will remember all of you, see you in your dreams.
So they're just standing in the circle?
Are Bree and whoever else that is inside here?
They can come in.
Right at the cage lip, like the entrance. So
Morgan's mouth stops moving, and she looks directly at you, and she winks. Then she plunges her bony hand into Freena's chest. The new hag, the night hag Freena, gasps, her eyes wide, her mouth open in shock. Then Morgan is holding a black heart. Freena collapses to the ground, her life slipping away.
Wow.
Are you guys inside the cave or not?
No, well, I thought I was told to, I was supposed to stay behind to make sure.
No, come
we don't
in.
get cornered. Oh, okay.
It was bring up the rear.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
I'm my character can't say anything, but I'm kind of waiting around for someone to like start shooting or stop them from doing whatever it was they were doing.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
I was gonna say I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my longbow ready.
So Morgan turns to you guys with the black heart in her hand, and she says, "Ah, now that that is done with, thank you for coming to old Morgan's home." And you blast her. But
So
it's not good enough to hit her.
I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit right next to her.
Well, after that
Mm.
first Eldritch Blast, everybody's got to roll initiative before you do anything.
Of course.
So, yeah, Morgan turns to you after she sidesteps your Eldritch Blast. She's like, "Well, that was quite rude, Sonny. And here I invited you to my place, and you tried to Eldritch Blast me."
This is why, David, you should have let me go first.
Okay, I see it. I see it popped up on the right, but I'm not seeing it in the turn order. Did it not read?
I didn't select myself. Oh god.
Well, that's a little better.
Let you go first.
I'm 21, but I'll take the 16.
All right, all right, all right. You guys have rolled for initiative. Well done. Now, up there at the tree, the guys are going to try to take another little hack at your bramble bushes. Whoop. And they impact the bramble bushes, but they have enough give to where the axe doesn't cut them just yet. Now, they start to throw like slings and arrows and stuff through the bramble bushes to try to get to you. But the projectiles are off a little bit, like they keep on whizzing by your bodies and faces.
Which way is the town that the crows are attacking all the other people and villagers and stuff?
North and west.
I would like to sort of like round all the fairies up to the backside of the tree and ready to flee to that village if we need to, if they break through.
Okay. So you might want to call Princess Gossamer over to you if you want to talk to her. Prince Dewsparkle's kind of out.
Okay, summon the fairy.
Okay, so you might want to call for her or something.
Yeah.
Come on,
Princess,
seduce me. All right, so Princess Gossamer, the lady fairy you guys were talking to earlier, comes down to you and she says, "Doesn't look good, does it? However, we bought you some time with those brambles. What do you want?"
can we gather all the fairies to the backside of the tree and ready to flee if they break through?
That seems prudent. I'll get everyone going. They're all packed up already. But we're not going to have the same pace these things will have once they break through the brambles.
I'm going to stay behind and slow them up.
I don't fully know exactly where we're going, so I kind of need you a little bit.
You just get out ahead, head northeast and
West.
northwest. Look for the birds.
Hopefully they're still
Travel for a day. If I'm still alive, I'll meet you. If you need to, fling fairies up in the air.
there. We're awful now.
So, Princess Gossamer turns to you, maniacal, and she gives you like a little salute, and she goes, "May the Feywild protect you," or something like that. We don't have a military.
Yes. Be safe, little one.
All right. People at the cave, let's begin the turn order. Mr. Fuse, what would you like to do's?
I'm gonna ready my longbow and take a shot at Morgan Mudhollow. Okay, why isn't that not
That's
attacking?
weird. I rolled a 19. And it says 15. It's like I rolled a 15 for Dr. Bitey.
Did you have yourself selected when you rolled the initiative? If you had yourself selected while you rolled for Dr. Bitey, it would do your token. Would you like me to delete you and you redo it?
Yeah, okay.
All right, so she contemptuously bats your arrow out of the air. She's like, well, this isn't going very well. I was hoping to at least have a talk or maybe a deal or something, but fuck you anyway.
Blah, blah, blah.
You still haven't selected yourself, I don't think, Bree.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, so you and Dr. Bitey, got it. There, you're in the turn order.
Okay.
Okay, so Morgan turns to you and she's like, well, everyone, it's been nice knowing you, but seeing as how you've done so well following my plan, I'll try to give you a clean death, as clean as I'll make 'em. And she holds the black heart up to her mouth and takes a bite. And out of the hole comes a thick black fog.
Out of the heart?
Out of the heart.
Delicious.
Nice.
And now, thou art in a black fog. Wait, Melk, what the fuck? Why aren't you showing up? So do you have a vision radius, Melk?
Yeah,
Can you see her still, or can you see anything?
I can't see anything hardly except for myself.
Can you see Dr. Bitey?
See Dr. Bitey.
Okay, cool.
So,
So,
dark can come into play in this.
no, this is magical black fog.
Yeah.
And here is the problem you guys are going to have to solve for this boss fight. All right? Normally a green hag wouldn't be much of a match for you, but she just completed a large ritual and she is now at a kind of like a zenith on her powers. Ren, it's your turn.
What the F? Okay.
So for those of you over at the bushes and the tree and stuff, you guys can see everything. The red corona around all of their tokens is their vision radius.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yes.
Oh, I thought so.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No, I can see the stuff. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is this thing sound at all, John, or is this only a vision?
It only obscures your vision right now.
Okay,
Right.
is the hag an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead? She's
Well-
fey, right?
Will somebody that read the handouts go ahead and tell her?
Not I.
Hold on.
Represent all that is evil and cruel.
Okay, I'm rolling my eyes super hard right now. Okay, you guys can't see it, but there it goes. Okay,
Immortal about
she's a fae. She's a fae.
Okay, well then I'm going to cast, or I'm going to expend one ranger slot, and I am going to cast Primeval Awareness. So for 1 minute, I can sense whether the creatures are present within 1 mile of me. Oh, damn it. Okay. Never mind, because it doesn't reveal the creature's location.
You sense that she is definitely near you.
I'm just kidding. I decided to cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm gonna have to gather my swarm. So, hold on. I'm gonna agitate my swarm.
Ooh, that's what the kids call it these days.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're agitating the swarm for 1 minute, and your swarm clings to your weapons and follows your strikes. Okay, cool.
I guess it's a bonus action. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Gotta figure out something else to do when I can't see anything. Hold on. So, if I were to send Dr. Wait, oh, hold on, I can't. Never mind, Dr. Bites. It's not his turn. And dark vision,
This is magical darkness. Dark vision doesn't come into play here.
damn it. Okay.
I thought of everything.
Yeah.
Man, this DM's pretty smart.
Right.
Light the blue lizard on fire. He can use his shield to shine fire in directions for light.
Go.
And it's
I guess
holy
that's-
light, so it can,
Open scream.
because he's a paladin.
He's a
I
bitch.
can't even like hunter's mark her or anything.
Prep
Um,
arrow,
What?
no, or something.
Yeah, I guess I can prep prep an arrow if she
It's her face
if
up.
as soon as I can see her, I'll shoot her.
Okay. Bobby McManish, man of
She's
Eldritch
man of-
Blasts and few words, begin.
So I cannot find any information on the scroll that we have.
The Scroll of Silence?
Scroll of light.
Oh, Scroll of Light. Okay, hang on.
If it uses the light cantrip, then it is 60 foot.
Yeah, it's just the light spell.
Oh, so it will do nothing for this curse.
You touch an object and it emits bright light at 60 feet. Dim light at another, I believe, is what it's called.
Do you think with it being magical, that light would be useless in this, huh?
I don't know.
I like to use a scroll of light and put it on my shield.
Okay.
Does
So-
nothing for me.
so-
huh?
No, I'm changing your vision radius right now.
Oh, okay.
So
David,
the light from your shield pushes your vision out a little bit more. It doesn't do a whole lot for your friends, but you can see a little bit farther now. The blackness being a magical variation of fog is pushing back against your spell, and you can feel the strain.
Well, shit.
Bobby, can you tell us whether you see anything in front of you or any outlines possibly, so that you could guide us?
So I need to get Azza next to me, have Fuse in the back, and make a triangle. Me up front in a line. Touch each other's hands and shoulders. And we'll walk forward since I can see.
It's them
Forward,
cheeks.
why don't we walk back out of the cave?
Question for the DM. Is the fog stationary, or is it centered on a person? Does it follow us when we walk?
You guys don't know that.
Roger that.
Somebody needs a roll of perception.
I don't know if we perceive that until we can test it. I mean, we can roll perception on our turns, I suppose.
We had to do our Arcana check, right?
Yes, this is magical fog. Arcana check is what you're going to need if you want to recognize something about it.
Choo.
And does that take an action?
No, but I'd like you to do it on your turn.
So since I use scroll of light, I can't use nothing else, huh?
I mean, you can make an Arcana check.
You performed your action, but you can go ahead and do an Arcana check as a bonus.
I like to do
Still
that.
move.
You can still move too. All right. You're other than your light spell from your scroll pushing back the fog a bit, you don't notice anything significant about this fog. Nothing comes to you. Azrek, or do you want to move, Bobby?
No, I'm gonna stay right here close to everyone.
All right,
And prepare
Azrek.
my
I guess I'm going to start with an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, pretty good. You can see that this fog is a fiendish origin. You can feel the evil radiating from it and permeating all of the air around you. And it comes to you that this lady took a bite out of a black hag's heart, which is actually a fiend, not a fae.
Okay, so she took a bite out of a fiend's heart and created the fog. So one could make the inference that the fog is not fey by origin, but fiendish, or there is some demonic type, fiend type magic involved in the black fog. Right, inferences, yay. And I'm almost purely a melee guy, so
What do you have to do?
Is your light in the cone or still on?
in order to try to figure this out, I'm going to try to move myself out of the fog. Wait, let me get my distance drawer.
Oh, it's right up in there, huh?
Well, I mean, the last thing I knew, she was standing in the middle of this thing, and now we're fogged, so that's an aggressive act. I'm going to retaliate in kind by moving to the last known location of my prey or my opponent, assailant, and attempt to locate her. So I'm going to move to this spot right here in an effort. Well, hold on. Let me move to the perimeter of the circle in an effort to try to get out of the fog and or locate our enemy.
Cool beans.
You gotta do if you find her. Yell.
I can make noise by banging my shields together. You dingus.
Understand that?
I was wondering that same thing. I'm glad Cody asked.
Blow that rape whistle around your waist, on your neck.
Kind of hard to echo in a cave.
I don't see anything. I mean, okay, so DM, did I get out of the fog or
No,
what's going on
the
there?
fog seems to permeate where you are as well.
So, like, this green circle, is it an irradiated green circle, like an illuminated green circle? We can see it on the ground?
If you're close enough, you can see through the fog enough to see the spell circle.
So I've walked up to, so I can see that I'm standing at the edge of the magical circle.
Yes. You can see about 7 feet in every direction right now. Anything the red light touches is yours.
Wait, so can I see the hag or no? Because our circles are touching.
Yeah, you can see her circle. You can sense her there, which is fine.
So I could try to walk over to her because I only walked, what, like
Yeah, go ahead.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, step into the magic circle with her.
She's not in the magic circle. I can actually move right
Can
here.
you
Step into
bang
the ring
so
with me, bitch.
I do you are?
Hey, Morgan Mudhall presents some boxing.
So on Pato, on my screen, it's actually reversed where like I see everything and then there's a red circle around me.
So you see everything right now?
I do, yeah.
Let me see here.
Wait, don't switch it.
Go on yourself, bitch.
Can you illuminate where you were for me by chance for my turn?
No, unless he bangs his
Hold-
shields.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
That may have something that may help us all help.
So does everybody see everything, or is it just you?
I
I
don't
have a small
think
window around.
Kind of fucking graphics card you got? You can see through my magical fog.
You took the strongest potion.
I don't know. Can I continue or do you need to wait until we do stuff?
You can continue. Just wherever your red light touches, that's where you can see.
Roger that. I will go with the forward with the knowledge of seeing and not seeing.
I don't
So
see.
I-
I don't see why it's happening. You're the same as everybody else on the settings. I don't know.
Okay. So I have found the hag, so I knock my shields together. So, in preference of knocking the shields and everything, remember that we're a group of mercenaries that have been together for a while, riding the Gages coach. We all have a somewhat preliminary knowledge of how our merc group works. One knock, haven't found anything yet. Two knocks, found stuff. If we need three knocks, we'll put it together later. But yeah, so I knock my shields together twice in a symbol of, hey guys, I found something, so that you guys know that that's my signature pattern of, hey guys, I found something, it's over here.
Or you could say it.
Nope.
Cody wants to get you to talk so badly.
I'm also gonna... Where the hell is my stupid breath weapon attack? Pato, do you see a breath weapon attack? Or do I just tell you breath weapon?
Let me take a look. I think it's in your skills, right?
Uh,
I'm looking for
are
you,
you
dude.
D&D Beyond or Roll20?
I'm on roll 20.
Okay, it's not in
You
your
probably have-
spells. Look at your core, and breath weapon is up at the very top of your skills. Like right under standard actions, under your lay on hands thing. You have 15 lay on hands. My goodness, how does that work?
I don't see any of this.
Okay, so on your the first page of your sheet, your core, right? You've got your weapon attacks in the middle there, right?
Yeah.
Over on the right, you'll see your lay on hands, and then below that, you'll see your skills. There's standard actions, breath weapon right underneath standard action.
Okay, but how do I make it like appear in the action chat?
Oh, just click on it, and then we'll roll the appropriate dice.
Oh, well, in that case, we'll just roll appropriate dice. So I'm gonna cast my breath weapon at her because I actually am standing in front of her. So let's see.
Looks like it's 2d6.
Yes, 2d6. Okay.
All right, she's rolling to see if she takes half. She takes half. All right, so she takes foe damage.
No, with that lightning damage, does it make flashes? Do we see it?
There's a giant string of lightning.
You can see like a flash over to your northeast there. Yes, you can tell what general direction that was.
Like, can you ping kind of where we saw the flash at?
No,
So, I mean,
the lighting system
lightning-
doesn't work that way. If I pinged, you wouldn't be able to see. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like over in this direction, but extrapolate.
Oh, like over there ish.
Yes, over there-ish.
if we saw the lightning, that means we could throw torches out.
But do torches exist in not
Yeah.
fairy, but fiend fog?
Good question. All right, so is that your turn right there? Can we move on to Dr. Bitey?
Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I did an action. I moved.
All right, Dr.
I
Bitey.
alerted the team.
So I'm gonna send Dr. Bitey kind of over where Sam went. Or
Okay.
there we go.
Ooh, I bend down to the ground after my turn, and I just start tapping, tap, 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 in a steady, soft tap to alert everybody to where I am.
Well, just remember you're locked in sort of like a melee combat with her at the time. I'm not sure if that's super feasible.
Okay.
Like if you want to, that's fine to alert people, but I'm going to give her an attack of opportunity if you try to do that.
Okay, so I've sent Dr. Bidey over there, and he sees Azarak, and so he just starts like growling, like a low growl that everybody can kind of follow.
Okay. Milk.
I'm gonna go ahead and move first. Yeah, let me make sure my movement speed. There we go. So I'm going to get right here, and then I am going to cast Fairy Fire,
Let me see.
and I'll center it right there. It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay. Okay, so you have advantage if didn't you use that last fight?
Mm-mm.
You
Yeah,
did.
it
You
doesn't
used it on the
matter.
skeletons.
Oh yeah, so I still have slots though.
Okay, cool. So I need to roll a dex
Yeah.
save
Yep.
against what? What's the DC?
13.
What now?
But it still illuminates everything.
Like it illuminates. Oh no, the magical fog doesn't let you illuminate it fully, and the hag dodges out of it. I mean, people might see a flash in your direction, but people outside of your little cube radius don't see the hag itself. They just see the flash.
But I should still be able to see everybody in the cube and outline them.
Right. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw, which she did not.
So I need Azrak too, because he's a creature inside the cast, isn't he?
Yes, you can see Azarak and Dr. Bitey and Fuse.
Dr. Bitey, I can't see anybody past Dr. Bitey.
I thought it was a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, it didn't light anything up.
Oh, okay, okay.
What I was getting at, I can't see them.
Okay. So you can, now that you've illuminated people, all your friendlies, like let's see, it's in a 20-foot cube, right?
Yes,
All right,
that's what I was.
let me give you guys some shared vision then. Let's see.
When they all need to make a deck save though, just so
Well,
they can
they wouldn't be
avoid it.
trying to dodge your fairy fire, right?
Well, they would because they don't want to take, be at a disadvantage.
I see. Okay,
You attack everyone?
everybody roll to try to dodge the fairy fire.
What is it, Dex?
Mm-hmm. It'd be
Because
dex.
it is any.
Okay, you save, you save.
All right.
Bree, you do your dexterity save. There. Wow, that she really saved. Azarak is outlined in light. Dr. Bitey saves. All right, everybody saves except for Azarak, who now has disadvantage against attacks made against him.
And
Wonderful.
because it's the concentration, I can disengage my concentration, can't I?
Yes, you can.
So after I see where Azarak is, I'm going to disengage my concentration immediately.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm still disadvantaged or no?
No.
No, yeah, I cancel it out actually.
So what just
I
happened?
should be able to see where he is at least.
The rest of you saw a bright flash and then a briefly illuminated blue dragon thing, and then it was gone.
Ah, got it. Did you know where to go?
All right, so you guys over at the bushes. Let me roll for my little axe wielding guys. They're pretty bad at it, but they're working on it. Still don't cut through, but the thorn bushes seem to be weakening in this area over here in the middle. And I think if they don't roll a 20 next turn, they might cut about halfway through anyway.
All right. I'd say Nightshade, grab your little fairy friends and head northwest. Every half hour's travel. You or the fairies mark trees. You're going to go to a burning structure. It's the hag's house. It should probably still be lit. If not, it'll be smoldering wreckage that should be safe enough from the town and from these little assholes. I should be able to meet up with you there. If not, just mark your pathway out, and if I'm still alive, I'll catch up with you. If not, the rest of the crew will. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, hold on.
Just like when they don't listen to me.
Yes, that sounds like a great plan. So I gather up the sprites and we head out. So I yell at them, "Hey, come on, buddies, let's glow on out of here."
Heyo, glow on out of here.
It sucks I can't see nothing up there.
Nothing's happening right now, so you're good.
Just a bunch of vaginas outside the bushes. You be right.
You don't know how to take that.
Hey, vaginas are cool.
They really
I'm with
are.
you. But I don't think that would have a problem getting through the bush. You know, it's kind of thing.
I thought they were quite warm.
Like, well, come on.
You guys are fucking the wrong stuff. All right, Fuse. It's your turn, buddy.
Pointy bushes.
So you just saw a big flash of light. You saw the outline of your buddy Azrak, and you heard tapping and all that stuff. And Dr. Bitey is still growling like a motherfucker.
Did Jaime go to bed?
Nope. I'm going to just ready my 2 weapons and wait to see if anything comes within range of me to swing at him, because not much else I can do at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna
As
put my bow
Azrak,
away.
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I put my bow away and then have my other 2 weapons out.
Azrak, go ahead and roll an attack because she's going to try to move away from you.
Does it matter which one?
Well, whatever one you want to do. Is that your basic melee?
Okay. I guess. So it's a basic melee. I guess I'll just throw some brawler shields.
Okay, go ahead. All right. So as she pulls away from you into the black fog, it swallows her so quickly that it's hard for you to actually get a glove on her. And then I'm sorry. You see a bunch of dancing lights come up and dance all around you guys, attempting to get in your faces and confuse you. Other than being a bit of theatrics, so you're not sure what the hag is getting at here. Just a moment.
So dodges away. It's enough to see which general direction she went in. Yes.
Yes, to the east.
Okay.
Why are you making a second copy of me?
Did I do that?
You did.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. This was supposed to be something else.
He's making a new copy of Azrak and deleting the existing one they can see.
I was trying to fix your token during this, but no.
Well, remember, I'm trying my best to play as if I don't see anything. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna cheat your system.
Yeah. Okay. So out of the darkness, Bobby, you feel something kind of sidle up to you, and it's Ren.
The hell?
You and Ren bump into each other, but then she has claws in her hands and she swings at you. and attempts to swipe at you with her claws.
That's a miss.
Yeah, so it scratches your armor, but it doesn't do any damage otherwise. And then she attempts to move away. You can go ahead and take an attack of opportunity.
Come on. There he goes.
Oh,
A creepy battle.
I forgot to add that whenever I made my attack of opportunity and missed, I then made the very loud one tap clacking with my shields to inform everybody that I don't have the enemy anymore.
Okay. Okay, so as she gets out of your sight, as Ren's figure goes back into the black mist, you kind of wing her on the calf, and she's gone. But you hear from your right, you can hear Ren's voice say, "Ooh, almost got you, buddy. See you soon." And now it's Ren's turn.
Just a big ol' what the fuck? That wasn't me, guys. Like that voice sounded like me, but it wasn't me.
No, it's totally me out here.
Wouldn't you be more concerned that I attacked you without thinking twice?
What?
More concerned that I attacked you because you attacked me without thinking twice?
Well, if I attack you, go ahead because I mean it. But
Don't believe that imposter out there.
Don't move, bro.
Guys, I'm lost in the fog. Come find me.
Well, okay. So Rin, I'm kind of going to go stand next to Dr. Bitey because he knows me. We have a bond here.
You have a
Yeah.
certain musk about you.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. Guys, the real me standing next to Dr. Bitey. He knows who I am.
John, she's still on my edge. Can I see her? I can see just like the edge of her blue circle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and pull out a torch, and place it like here. See if it does anything. I don't know how to do that technically. Like
It's fine. I'll draw it on there. So how are you gonna light it?
I don't like the way I light a torch
Okay.
normally.
Sure. Okay. So there's a lit torch on there, down on the ground for you. Those of you within about 10 feet can see it, but it doesn't extend your vision radius anyway.
But wait, okay, I was putting it here. Does it do anything? Like does it do? Like if we were to put a whole bunch of them down, could we light the place?
It's a magical fog, so not exactly. People within 10 feet of you or so can see the torch itself. They can't see you very well, and it doesn't push your vision radius very well either. It's just you can see the source of light.
Like glow sticks?
Yeah, like glow sticks. And you can also see those dancing lights that are all around you guys right now too that the hag has conjured.
Okay.
They're flitting in and out of your vision, being very distracting.
Let's see. So I'm by Dr. Bitey. I can almost see Bobby. Bobby got sort of me or her. So maybe I'll oh, I did not mean to draw that. I guess I'll go to the other side of Dr. Bitey, see if I can see anything. And I guess I can't do so do I still have that shot prepped? Can I prep another one?
Yeah, you can this
So I
turn.
can
You haven't
shoot
really
her
taken an
twice?
action.
Yeah. So
No,
I could
you can only prep one per turn. You can't shoot her twice.
Damn, that would have been cool. Can I prep something else so that I can shoot her and do something else to her?
You can prep an action. Anything that takes an action you can do.
Okay. So
If knocking an arrow is the action, you can. That's what you got to do. He's saying that you can't make more than one action.
Well, no, I did that last time. Like, I prepped the shot for the next time I saw her.
But that
So
only
could
works
I?
one turn.
Think
That's what
about
they're saying.
you. Think about yourself sitting there in the black fog, holding your bow out and with an arrow knocked, and you're ready to take a shot at something. Just because nothing happened doesn't mean you get to take two of them whenever you see her.
Well, I mean, like, could I prep Hunter's Mark and the arrow so that when I see her, I immediately Hunter's Mark and shoot her?
Does Hunter's Mark take an action or a bonus action?
It's hold on. It's a bonus action.
Yes, then.
Okay, cool.
All right, Booby.
Bobby looks around and says, "Oh, fuck this." Reaches into his pocket and uses the scroll Detect Evil.
Okay.
I don't know what that does because I can't find any information on it.
Hold on. Let me just look up the spell to make sure I get the right thing.
Oh, spells. So you just put Detect Evil rather than scroll of Detect Evil.
Yeah, pretty much. It says here, for the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
Cool.
So, you whip out your scroll, you cast the Detect Evil, and you can tell that the hag is definitely over to the southeast of you. The fog is pinging your senses like crazy because the fog is super evil. You can tell the different flavor of evil is over to your southeast, and it being the only source of evil other than the fog, you deduce that it is the hag.
So it wouldn't detect the other presences that copied us.
Oh, sorry about that.
He is the copy, David.
David, if you were to, yell out, "Hey, I sense the hag somewhere," so that the rest of the group.
Well, we know there's more than one person here. I was wondering if Detect Evil would detect everyone or just the hag.
Well, it depends on if any of you guys are evil.
No, it's
It's
the
okay.
Okay.
the girl's not there anymore because her heart was eaten. So it's
I was
just the
talking about the
hag.
person who attacked me, since they were created by evil, but they're copies of you, so they're not
Or
necessarily evil.
it could be that the hag is taking my form.
Right. I use the scroll, guys. The presence is below us.
Nope, the presence is not below us, and she's speaking in your voice now. The presence is by the circle.
Nope, it's not me.
No, she's
Come on,
speaking
guys.
as Bobby McVanish's voice now.
Oh, okay.
Do I really sound
Listen,
like that?
Would I lie to you guys? The hag is over by the circle.
Ooh, DM
Yes.
question. Does the hag know that I don't speak?
She's interacted with you maybe all of once, so no.
She knows your voice, even though you don't use it. Biatch!
Well, that's the funny part. I'm gonna laugh when John tries to speak for me because the hag doesn't know that I don't speak.
We're gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
New guy.
All right, Bobby, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask Fuse to be so kind to guard the exit to see if anyone tries to escape.
I should still be standing at the entrance unless I'm not in the same square I was before.
I mean, technically you are. Just move one square down. Just make everybody feel better.
Okay, I have to wait for my turn for that, don't I?
Yes. So you hear Ren's voice called out, "Oh, but there is no escape. Not for anyone."
That is so weird. Stop doing that, weird lady.
And then she's talking like Bobby. Like, I'm green and hairless and a little bitch. All right, Azrak, it's your turn.
Can't tell which one's Bobby.
So I guess I won't move.
Hey man, you can move. Just you got to do something, man.
Everyone was talking. I was going to tell everyone that I was going to move down south and to come towards me
Okay.
down
So
south.
I can't see anything, but I've heard people talking. Um, is the hag has the hag been moving around, or is she has she been stationary where she is standing right? Oh shit, we don't know where she's standing. I meant like as the hag is speaking these people's voices, is she constantly moving or is she stationary? Or do
She
we know this? Like, what I'm asking is directionally sound wise.
she can mimic putting her voice wherever she wants. She has a skill called mimicry, and it helps her do stuff like that.
Okay, because, like, I can't see anything, so, like, I'm basically trying to gauge where the last position of the voice came from and go in that direction. So could you give me a distance, or like not distance, a directional modifier of the last position that she projected her voice from?
She's speaking like she's Bobby, so you hear it kind of over where Bobby is.
Okay.
So we're all scattered about. We need to come together, at least till we can see each other, then move as a group towards where I detected the evil.
Does he continuously detect evil for like a minute or whatever?
Okay,
Mm,
so I understand. So Bobby said the whole come together thing. Azrak understands that. Azrak moves in the direction of Bobby's voice that he was calling out to everybody from. So I'm going to move here because Bobby was calling out from that direction. And I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go right there and I'm going to ready a defensive position element.
All right, so Bobby, this is a concentration spell, so as long as you hold it, you should be okay.
Okay. They got to roll for concentration or something?
Whenever something happens to you, yes, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Since I can't see anything else, that's my turn.
All right, Dr. Bitey.
All right. So Dr. Bitey is going to head on over to where it sounds like Bobby's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah. Still growling, so hopefully people can hear and triangulate.
All right, Milk.
So I would like to make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about this fog, like how to dispel it.
Okay. All right. The fog is fiendish in origin. It's black and it's demonic, and it's got a touch of fey in there as well. Um, Fey is always a strange sort of magic, but demonic is almost always countered by a sort of holy magic or with a some sort of light or maybe daylight. The fog
I'm
itself
going
is
to,
unfamiliar to you.
I'll move southward towards to see if I can get back up to my companions. And do you have my spirit token by chance, Pato?
Mm,
I sent you that a while back.
Oh fuck. Was it in Discord?
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Oh, fuck.
There it is. My bad, man. Hold on, it shouldn't take me more than a moment to get it in here.
Okay, because I am going to expend one of my wild shapes to summon my wildfire spirit.
Summon that spirit.
And since I can't really see anything very well, I'm going to summon it here.
Okay. Bringing the token on.
And you do have a stats block, right?
Just a second. You're gonna have to keep up with that. I can't put it in the game like that.
Well, it has dark vision of 60 foot.
Well, again, this is magical fog, so it won't matter.
But it's
Mentioned that earlier.
but it can also fly. Is my point, and it's a bright fire.
That's cool. I'm giving you control over it right now.
Thank you.
And now I got to give it some vision. Night vision of 7 feet like everybody else. And it's over next to you right now. Giving it orange vision because that's the flavor we're looking for. All right.
And it takes its turn directly after me. It has 20 hit points.
Okay, I'll put it on there.
And for my bonus action, I will have it move 30 feet. Oh, look, there's the hag. So it is now going to, as its bonus action that I'm using it for, it's going to cast fiery teleportation.
Okay, what does that do?
I will copy it in so you can read it real quick. Since the hag is not willing, it's going to have to make a dex saving throw
Okay.
or take 6 damage.
All right, let me give her a dex saving throw right quick. All right, she saves.
And my little thing will teleport to right in front of her.
Okay. All right, so you guys at the bushes, it's time for you to roll for initiative. They're chopping through your vines. All right, so the guys with the axes have chopped through this particular section of bushes. And Nightshade, you have taken the fairies and ran, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to move you down to a different map that I put on the south side of the map.
Okay.
Hang on just a second, I'll get you there.
Why is that red, Cody?
The fuck if I know.
Ooh, weird.
You can see it?
Hmm? No, I'm looking at his initiative roll.
Okay.
Okay, Nightshade, you've taken the fairies and you've run, and you guys have been making pretty good time. You can hear the sound of chopping in the background and a lot of hissing and such. As you come across a spot that seems to be a little bit more civilized than the rest, you go across a wooden bridge, and then you come across a bunch of floating figures uh, in front of you, a bunch of roundish sort of things. It's like a green sort of mass with stalks coming off the top. They're floating around in the wind, and there's a single pale eye in the middle.
Ugh.
Okay. Are they evil or like friendly?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, great.
So you do smell on the wind that there is like a sort of like a fungal bunch of spores in the air, but these things floating in front of you, you're not sure what they are. Will you make a nature survival check for me to see if you know what they are?
How do I do that?
Okay, on your character sheet, you'll see a bunch of skills like there's acrobatics and athletics and sleight of hand, all that good stuff. If you click
Right.
on nature survival, it'll roll for you. 22. Okay, so these things look like what is it? They look like beholders, but what they really are is a thing called a gas spore. It's a bag full of gas that if you touch them, they explode and release a noxious toxin that sucks very much, and it'll probably kill you and turn you into one of them. This is probably an outcropping of the same sort of fungal growth that happened that brought the veggie pygmies to you. But you know that these things are particularly dangerous as long as you can get them from range.
So can we try to go like around them?
You can.
Yeah.
First, you might have to roll for initiative.
Okay.
All right, so you're at 20. Did you select your token whenever you did that?
Nope. Sorry.
There you are. Okay, cool. So, Miss Nightshade, where do you want to move? And remember, you've got a trail of fairies following you as well.
I guess let's try to go like into the forest and around.
Okay, which direction are you going to go? There's two bridges, the one to your west and east. There's a sort of land in the middle of this river here to the north. You can see on the map there.
Yeah, we'll go to the land above.
Okay. Go ahead and move your character.
For some reason, like the screen keeps glitching out and it doesn't always stay still. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
That happens sometimes. If you refresh it, it should correct it. Hey, you guys up at the cave, can you see the stuff that's happening down to the south here? Like, you see the tokens and such?
Yeah, I can see the tokens now.
Okay, I've given them a light source, so I'm trying to let you guys watch what's happening with everything.
Oh, those damn things.
Yeah, don't tell her how they work.
Yay.
If she watched the main series, she would know how to deal with them.
Yep.
Okay, so you've moved up there. Maniacal, it's your turn. There is a gap in your fucking thorn bush line, right where that black thing is.
Black patch of bush.
Yep. So I chopped your bush.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move over to my bush and just get this shit started. Turn it into a flamey bush. And don't know if that worked correctly or not, but I
Okay.
have 15-foot cone of fire.
All right, so use the breath weapon. Is there like a save or anything I need to roll for my dudes?
Let me look. I don't know. 15-foot cone dealing fire damage. Dexterity saving throw. DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier. Proficiency. Creature takes 2d6 damage on failure save.
So Nightshade's done?
No, she's not done. Well, she moved. I don't think she was going to attack, so it's
Yeah,
Maniacal's
no.
turn. So where is your cone? Is it like going to envelop those three guys right there?
Let me see if the 15-foot works here.
And it was a dex save, right?
Yeah. It says dex save equal to 8 plus the Constitution modifier
Okay.
of your proficiency. I don't understand all that,
Plus
but
your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so what's your constitution modifier?
So it should be a DC 12 is what's in there right now.
on the left, my deal says Constitution 14 with a 2 above it.
Okay, and then your proficiency bonus is a 2, I believe. So that would be a 12, yeah. So let me roll for my dudes. That one does not save. That one does not save. That one saves. Okay, so that's 2d6 damage. That's 11. And that is fire damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 of these motherfuckers die instantly.
And it should also light the bush on fire, so they'll have to pass through fire to get through
Yeah.
the shit.
Roll a d20 to see if the bush catches on fire. It does not.
That bush.
They're wet bushes.
Go, do you have my luck?
So if I roll a dexterity save, do I take half damage or is it no damage?
Let me look again. I think it's. I don't know. Let me look.
Fail save, they take half damage.
Okay. So the 2 Vegapigmies just burst into flames and die, hissing and screaming as their little bodies disintegrate. The other one is on fire, and it hurts him quite a bit, but he's still alive and kicking.
All right, and I'm just gonna stand there and for fuckers to come home.
Senor Fuse.
So I'm going to move 1 square down, just so that I can see Mr. Bitey and the edge of Ren.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare my weapons in case somebody comes in range that's not either Ren or Bitey, and I'm probably going to attack them.
So
And that will be the end of my turn.
does
Okay.
my fire elemental actually brighten up the area for other people to see?
I gave your fox fairy person a low light emission of 1 foot so that everybody can see where the little dude is. It doesn't illuminate anything around it just yet, though.
See
I
here.
was just curious about that.
We can see the fox right through the everything.
You can see the light source because it is a fox made of fire.
Okay.
Just like you can see the torch if you're pretty close to it. All right. It's Magda's turn.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, boys. My plan was always to kill you. I just didn't know it would be here. So she takes her hands above her head and she does a little dance. And she casts a spell. Hold on, let me draw the line it's going to be doing.
I don't know why you're drawing shit. We can't see anything.
Well, I'm going to be drawing shit.
Means it's aimed at me.
No, not necessarily. Okay, so she casts a bolt of lightning in your direction.
By your, you mean?
Oh, you'll see. I don't think it actually touched you. Bobby and Azrek, you both need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's gonna hurt, Bobby.
It's gonna hurt. Azraki, what do you got for a dex save?
Sorry, I took my headphones off for a minute. What?
You need to do a dex saving throw. She's casting a lightning bolt in your direction.
Don't I get advantage on that? Because, like, I'm a lightning dragon?
I don't know. Does it say that on your sheet?
He gets resistance.
That's cool then.
So what does that mean? I roll disadvantage?
You roll regular, and if it does actually hit you, you get resistance to it, the damage.
Yeah. First, roll your dex saving throw.
Okay. Where are we at here? Saving throws. Dexterity.
Ooh,
Pretty good.
Ooh.
critted it.
So here comes the damage roll, boys.
I crit the shit out of that.
You did.
What was the dex that they had at beat?
12.
Get that
Didn't I-
8d6.
Didn't I beat 12?
I have to roll 8d6. You're going to take half damage. Just hang on.
Oh,
No, not that one.
8d6.
Forget
Yeah.
that one right there. D6. D6. Okay. So it would originally do 22 damage, but you take 11, Bobby. Azrak, you save, so you would take 11, and then you half that, which is rounds up to 6.
All right, so I need to give myself -6.
That's right, and Bobby does -11.
Wait. It does 22?
It would have
I'm
done
confused.
22, but they saved.
Oh, that's 8. I was just counting
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, he rolled 46 instead of 86.
That screwed me up.
I had to do it twice. Otherwise, I'd do like a custom roll. Anyway, yeah. So you guys go ahead and take damage, and then she tries to move away from your fox fairy person. Go ahead and do an attack of opportunity for that one.
It doesn't have that kind of reaction.
Oh, okay.
When that lightning came streaking by, did it light up things where we could see her at all?
You can definitely see the streak of lightning go through both of your friends, and you can tell where it came from.
Did they happen to see our skeletons as the lightning bolt passed through us?
What does your heart tell you?
Yes.
Yes, he
thinking
saw
we-
some spooky skeletons as the lightning bolt passed through
Thinking
you.
Bobby's hair needs to be standing on end right now.
just brushed it.
Yeah, but it's not going to be going down anytime soon.
All right, Bobby, it's your turn.
Azrak gets real close to Bobby and gets his finger super close to his shoulder, and a little lightning bolt jumps from Azrak's finger to Bobby's shoulder, and Azrak just waves his hand like, ah!
Bobby, being hurt and now pissed, runs because I can still sense her, right?
You can still sense her. She's to your south. Or it's everybody's south.
Headed towards the witch as I yell that out loud. Boom, found her. This is where I'm sensing from, right?
Yeah.
This is not a.
That's where you're sensing.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to attack with my.
Would it behoove you to grab a hold of her so that the rest of us can, like, get over there with her restrained and try to beat on her?
Ooh, are you going to wrestle her?
Oh,
She may still be able to teleport out, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak, so I can't tell you what to do. But the smart thing to do would be to try to stop her from teleporting all over the place, so that we can actually attack her.
so I'm going to activate my scroll of silence in this area.
Okay.
Look at that boy using his head. That's
So-
not the one in his pants.
Later. Can I also then, after activating the scroll, can I grapple her to try to hold her?
That's another action.
That's a different action. Okay. Can I prep something? Or that's still an action? Okay, so yeah, guess I'm done.
So you casted your
So-
silence spell.
Yes, since everyone can agree we know this area where she's at, right?
All right, let
Well,
me just
yeah.
let me just
You've been
copy and
yelling at
paste
us.
what the thing was. But he can no longer yell at you because within 20-foot radius, there is no sound.
There's no sound. Yeah, there's nothing. You can't hear nothing.
Yeah, but he told us when he got there before he
Yeah,
casted
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing
And-
that he ran over there and he found the witch.
All right, cool. So it's silent over there. Ren, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go towards the sound. Hold on, I need to measure that. Okay. I'm guessing it's over there. Yep. That was cool. All right, I see her. Yay.
You bump
So
into Azrek on your way.
so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on her. So now
What does the D6 mean?
until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Ah,
And you
okay.
have advantage on any wisdom perception or wisdom survival check you make to find it.
All right, cool.
Okay, and so now I'm going to shoot her with my bow. And I've already got my swarm going, so that means I get 2d6.
Yeah, your swarm is super pissed.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say that's a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. And roll your
So then
bonus.
okay. So an extra 5.
That's 4.
Okay. So that is 12. Is that magical damage that your swarm is?
Hold on, let's see. Magically attract a swarm. So as a bonus action, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can deal an extra 1d6 force damage to
Okay.
that creature. And the swarm moves a creature up to 5 feet toward or away from you. Your choice.
Okay, where do you want to move her?
I mean, I guess she can't really move 5 feet toward me because she's already really freaking close. I don't know. I guess to the next square, like to the left.
Do you have to move her?
Yeah. That's a good question. I
You
don't
don't
know.
have to.
Okay, then no, I don't want to move her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next is the Vegapygmy Chief's turn. He brandishes his weapon at you as like his little spear. He's like, and he comes toward the opening of the thing.
Yes.
And he attempts to attack you.
Because fuck that guy.
And the award for 2020 Best Voice Actor of a TM goes to El Pato.
That's me. All right. He attacks with his spear twice. One is a hit, but don't you take like half or something like that?
Yes.
So make that a 2. So he jabs at you with his spear twice. He hits you once, and then you get wise to it pretty quickly, and you dodge out of the second one. Azrak?
I'm going to move down here. I'm going to swing an axe.
Big ol' swinging axe. Sorry, I forgot to roll for these guys.
I hit nothing.
Yeah, your axe goes wide.
That's all I got. Or
How long?
I mean, everybody knows we're here, so I don't need to bang my shields at all. So yeah, go.
And we're silenced, so they couldn't hear it.
True.
Ask how long does the silence last?
I thought a minute.
But that would be your second concentration spells, correct?
Yes, so long as I'm concentrated, I guess it stays. What happened?
So why did we skip Bobby? That's so weird.
Bobby moved
Yeah,
down there. He cast silence on her.
Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. Sorry.
Yes.
Now is Dr. Bitey's
Mr.
turn.
Bite.
You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go pee while you do that. Dr. Bitey's not gonna get to bite her.
Why not? Oh, fuck you.
It sucks.
I didn't know where the sphere is, so I don't accidentally enter it.
All right.
Also need to draw a 20-foot spear. Fear.
Every time I move into range of the sea, they keep moving out of my vision.
Damn, that's 20 foot.
Yeah. Are you up against a wall by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to go ahead and apologize now.
Oh goddamn.
What the hell? Why am I? Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Now, since you're in that 20-foot radius, does it mean you can't cast any spells?
Yep, because they're verbal. I have to leave the 20-foot radius.
Is that aggro I hear?
Yeah. So there we go. Dr. Bitey. 3 piercing. What does that even mean? Hold on.
You get Dr. Bitey killed yet?
I know, right? So he's next to the hag. He's
Okay, I'm
probably
back.
gonna die.
So, Dr. Bitey's right next to her. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably gonna die. It's just how he rolls.
So he does 3 and then 5. All
Yeah,
right.
I think.
Okay,
What
that's
are these
okay.
lines on my screen? Like,
I'm sorry. I was trying to draw a line for the 20-foot radius. I couldn't see it, so I kept drawing lines.
It's okay.
So there's lines everywhere. My bad.
Anyway, Dr. Bitey slashes and claws at her. She's semi-incorporeal, so she doesn't take a whole lot of damage, but it's there. All right.
Okay.
So, Miss Nightshade Hellbore, as you are going along your merry way, the gas spore the closest to you seems to notice your presence and starts floating towards you on the wind very slowly. And it's kind of coming up over the edge of where it's to where you are.
Not cool, gas cloud. Not cool.
And it's going to attempt to touch you. Here comes the touch. So does that hit you, or are you armored up?
I'm armored up, yes.
What is your AC?
Oh, 16?
Okay, so it reaches out with one of its little small tentacles and attempts to grab at you, and it wraps it around your piece of armor, but it doesn't quite get a hold on you. Uh, as the tentacle leaves your arm, it leaves behind like a wet green sort of film, and you can tell that if you were to touch that with your bare skin, that it would be a very, very deadly poison, or at least or a disease.
Awesome.
Okay, Milk, it's your turn.
So I'm going to attempt to leave this silenced area. Move over here. And since I can't see anything, I will prepare an attack in case it gets close to me. And then I will use my bonus action to move my flamey spirit here
Somebody drew a dick on the screen.
I don't know how to
Okay. And my fiery spirit will go ahead and do flame seed, which for some reason it's not adding the proficiency bonus to the
So
damage.
what is that all about?
Flame seed is a ranged weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit range
Well,
within
you get
60
a summon wildfire spirit.
So I need to make a ranged weapon attack
Okay.
with my spell attack modifier to hit.
All right.
So the easiest
So
thing I think I
you roll a
do-
d20, then we add your proficiency and your spell attack modifier.
Not a D6?
No, that was the wrong thing. So 8 plus 2 plus what's your spell attack modifier?
hang on, I gotta find it. Spell attack is +5.
Okay, so that's a 15. And what does the spell do? Is it a sort of thing we have to save or what?
No, it says straight damage. I believe I gotta reread it. Hang on.
Okay, so the hag is able to dodge this. She doesn't have armor per se,
Okay.
but she is quite tough, and she takes a little bit of flame on her arm, but it doesn't seem to hurt her in her semi-incorporeal form. You do see the fog get pushed back a tiny bit, but it quickly recongeals up around her and your friends.
And I will end my turns.
Okay, Nightshade Hellbore, what you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna hop backwards a little bit, and then I guess I'm gonna try to shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay. So as you try to leave, it tries to touch you again. Where are you going to move?
To this log.
Okay, it's going to try to touch you again as you leave. All right, again, that's a failure. It tries to wrap around you, but this time you're way too agile to get for it to get a hold on you. Go ahead and roll your crossbow. Okay, so your crossbow bolt impacts the gas spore, and the thing seems to be under pressure, and it explodes. And this green, blackish sort of cloud of corruption sprouts out of it, and becomes like a dark miasma around the whole thing. Hold on a second. I will do the thingy. All right, and your survival roll was good enough while ago to where you know that cloud, if you touch it, it will give you a disease that is very, very difficult to come back from, and you'll probably die.
Got it. Let's stay away from that.
So the pixies behind you are like, yeah, let's not go near that, like, ever. What are we going to do?
Yeah, I guess I probably should just pop all of these dudes, huh?
I hate fungus.
How long does that smoke like stay in the air?
Let me check.
Fungus among us. Among us.
Okay, it
Speaking
looks
of-
like it'll be gone by your next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else this turn.
Okay, cool. Maniacal.
What's up, mine?
Yep.
All right.
So, off topic a little bit, but today I caught a fungus, and then it evolved into an amoongus. So, anyway, Pokemon.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to use my rage so that I am ragey.
Rage.
Then I am going to hit Dickface with my great sword.
All right. So your great sword indeed hits the Vegapygmy chief.
And with my rage table at my level, it gives me +2 to damage with a melee weapon.
Okay. So you give him a good slash, and you cut off one of his arms. It falls to the floor.
Yeah, fuck that plant.
Fungus.
Plant fungus.
All right, Fuse.
Okay, might key up there.
Somebody's
I'm going to
drawing
move down more square and actually move forward. That way I can still see the entrance, but still maybe, nope, not see anybody else, but that'll be all right. And I'm going to ready in action. I can't see anything enough to do anything, so I'm just going to do reactionary. If somebody comes in range, I'm going to knock the crap out of them.
Okay. So it's Morgan Mudhollow's turn. And the bubble of silence around her seems to be disconcerting her quite a bit. She tries to say something to you guys, like her mouth moves, nothing comes out. None of you guys inside the bubble can hear a damn thing. So she takes one of her hands, she puts up her middle finger and kind of like rubs it around on your face, Bobby. And you're going to take 3 damage, psychic damage, unless you make a DC 12 wisdom save.
Just a wisdom save, right?
Yep, wisdom save. Nope. So her giving you the middle finger and rubbing around your face makes you take 3 damage.
Bitch.
Well, she doesn't hear you. Sorry. Let's see. And that's it for now. Ren, what's your turn? Can't hear you.
Okay. Sorry, the dog. I am going to. I've already got my little swarm going and my hunter's mark and everything, so I'm gonna shoot her again. Wait.
Wow, what an advantage.
I sorry, I got bitey and me confused. I'm not advantage, but I still think I hit, right?
You should be at an advantage since you have Hunter's Mark on her, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I do. All right. And then
10 plus what?
2d6.
2d6. My goodness, that swarm. Okay, so she takes 10 damage. The physical part of your attack seems to hurt her a little bit, but the magical portion of it, the force portion, seems to hurt her a lot more. Again, the fog is pushed back for a moment, and then it recongeals on her after a moment after that.
Cool.
Booby?
So, quick question. I have something called a Wrathful Smite. Is that an instant cast when I hit something with my melee, or do I gotta cast it then hit something with my melee?
Let's see. Wrathful Smite.
That 2 different actions?
It's cast after you hit, I thought.
Oh, so if I do hit, I can cast it.
Name is Smite.
If that's what it says.
Next time you hit, oh, here, I'll just put it up here.
So you have to cast a spell beforehand. So you got to concentrate on the spell, right? And then you attack.
You wouldn't be able
Can-
to do that, David. It's a verbal.
Yeah, components verbal. You'd have to be able to speak which you can't.
Where does it say a component is V? That's
Yeah.
what the V.
Yeah, verbal.
Oh. So what does S stand for?
Somatic. That's gestures and shit.
Ah, so I
Like playing
couldn't do that.
Pictionary.
Okay, cool. That just makes the whole plan. So I'm just gonna attack her. I'm clicking the thing. It's not. I'm sorry, guys. There it goes.
The mace. Which it does not hit. She blocks it with her forearm, and it doesn't seem to damage her skin at all.
Uh-huh.
Well, guess I'm done.
Okay. Cody, the Vegapigmy chief seems to like shake and shimmer for a moment, and spores come out of his body in a 15-foot radius. They go poof around you, and you need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Breathe that shit in.
That's right. Huff those spores.
Eat shit, little plant boy.
Okay, so you take a deep breath and like blow it back at him like you're blowing smoke at a guy from a cigarette. You're like, fuck that. And the Veggie Pygmy chief kind of steps back for a second, like, well, that was kind of my trump card. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do now. Azrak, it's your turn.
I don't have a specific attack or anything that says anything like this, but am I able to, like, basically clamp down on this person? Like, maybe give her a giant bear hug or something to try to prevent her from
Yeah, that's called a grapple.
grapple. Can I grapple her?
Sure, you can try.
What do you need me to roll for that?
Make an athletics roll, and I will compare it to her athletics roll. All right, so you get a hold of her with your arms and pin her arms to her body. Do you want to take her down to the ground, or do you want to like just bear hug her?
At the moment, just bear hug.
Okay, so she is much stronger than you expect. Like she is struggling mightily. She's got 18 strength. So you two are pretty evenly matched, but you've got better technique.
I kind of look at the others standing around me like, all right, now's your chance. They see it in my eyes. It's that, like, you know what to do.
Those lizard eyes, yeah. Dr. Bitey, MD, PhD, DDS.
Well, can I attack her, or can he bite her without hurting Azarak?
On a critical fail, I will be hurting Azrak, but on anything else, probably not.
Will they roll at advantage now so she can't actually defend herself?
Yes, you will be
Mhm.
rolling
Yeah.
advantage.
Well, I already would be rolling advantage with Dr. Bitey too, because
Do it.
pack tactics. What?
Everyone's real impressed, Bree.
Just saying.
I'm kidding. All right, so the bite hits. Go ahead and roll for damage there.
Oh boy, a big 3.
In half. But it's rounded up. Okay, her semi-incorporeal nature protects her a bit, as well as her tough skin. But you do get a little bit of biting on her. Milk?
So, point of question: is that angle close enough to be used as a touch spell?
Yes, you're within 5 feet of her. I mean, everything's a square, but you guys are like in a circle around her. It's just a representation of
Okay.
where you are.
That's what I needed to know. So I'm going to use She can't make a deck save though, can she? Right now.
No. At the most, I'd give her a disadvantage. I might have to make Azrak make a dex save. They're kind of tangled up right now.
And I will not do that. That would probably kill somebody.
Takes out the hag.
Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice Azrak. That's what Fuse is saying.
Mm,
I mean, he's not saying
Not gonna
anything.
say no.
So, I mean, it sounds like he's willingly to let us, stab through him to kill her.
Yeah, Azrak, say something if you don't want to die.
Yep.
So he's willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
And we can't hear it.
A
Regardless.
warrior's death.
Because he never said he couldn't talk. He just chooses not.
See, even now, if he tries to talk, we can't hear him.
Exactly.
That did not roll at advantage. Let me
Just do it
roll.
again, and I'll take whichever one is higher. All right. It doesn't hit, though. Sorry.
All right, and then for my bonus action, get the flame spirit. Bobby, do you want to be there? Blink twice if you say yes.
I just fucked off.
Sorry, sound doesn't carry in the bubble anyway.
It was a joke.
But I could sense it.
You guys have such
There
a
you go.
connection.
With the evilness coming from him.
So I command my fire elemental wildfire spirit to attack with its flame seed.
Put your seed in my hag.
It's 24 a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. My goodness. Hey.
And a 1 plus 2, so 3.
So is that a deck save or anything, or no?
No, that's straight attack.
Okay.
And fire.
I'm surprised you didn't teleport Fuse in.
I almost.
I was told to stay by the door in
Eki.
case he could escape.
Hey, Eki, can't you talk like mind talk? You did
It
it in the
takes an
first episode.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
He's got to grab his
Oh.
head like Professor X and be like, hello.
Charles, get out of my head. No.
If it wasn't an action, I would have already done it with Bobby.
All right, Nightshade. The gas spore cloud is gone. The fairies are huddled around you in numbers. Like, are we going to get the fuck out of here or not? Can we go?
Well, kind of got some clouds in the way. We got to clear out. So I guess I'm going to shoot the next one in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to move a little bit closer and then shoot another crossbow.
Okay. So that's a hit. The gas spore cloud pops again and brings that spore cloud of shit, and it goes everywhere. The others start moving closer to you.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Rinse it.
Maniacal. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna cut the weeds, apparently.
The devil's weed. Okay, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
That would be 12.
Okay. All right, you slash again at the Vegapigny chief, and you cut off another bit of his arm, and he looks at you like, the same arm again, really? But otherwise, he can't really do shit with it.
And then I spit at it and then just look away.
Okay. Fuse? Oh wait, he's getting a drink.
All right.
Channel and drink for this.
Bobby, Bobby and Icky and Azrak can't do anything. I can't see them or hear them, right?
You can see Eki's fox over there, and you can see that whenever magic damage hits the hag, the fog seems to change and spread out a bit. You can see a lot of stuff happening over there, but you can't really tell what it is.
Okay. What about Ren? Can I speak to Ren?
You guys are both in the bubble right now. It's a silent bubble.
Still in the silence bubble too?
Yes, you're inside the white bubble. You are silenced.
No, that's why I'm asking. I guess unfortunately, unless I hear from Bobby, I'm just going to keep guarding the door and ready a reactionary. If something comes within range, I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. It's Magda's turn.
Them athletics.
All right. She's gonna go after Ren with her claws.
She's grappled though.
Oh yeah, she is grappled. Never mind. She's gonna have to try to save herself. Give me an athletics check, Azrak. Ooh. She rolled pretty well.
Oh no!
All right, she flings you off like you were only a little rag doll. Then she goes after Ren with her claws.
Wait, so saving herself is not an action?
It's like rolling a save, pretty much, to get out of a grapple. At least that's what I think it is.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I guess.
You don't want to get hit, huh?
No, I don't want to get hit.
Hang on, I'm looking it up just for you. Okay.
He wouldn't look up for us. He'd tell us to tough it out.
It's fine. Whatever.
GM gets conjugals.
Just think of it this way: if you die,
Okay.
you respawn as a different person.
It says here a creature can use its action to escape. So yes, I had to use an action to do so. You're right, Bree. I can't attack you with my claws, but she does give you the stink eye, like she hates you.
You're next,
Okay.
kind of guy.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to shoot her again.
What?
Give me the stink eye. I'm going to shoot her.
Stink
If
eye?
I can find my character sheet. Where
She
did it
doesn't
go?
have a health bar, does she?
Doesn't have a
A
what?
what?
Health. I'm sorry. The witch doesn't have a health bar, does it?
Oh, she does. You just can't see it. You'll see it in the video. I have to have it there to keep track. All right, so that's a hit. Roll the damage.
So you can move a grappled creature.
Not anymore. All right, Bree, your arrow thunks into it. Your swarm goes nuts, and again the fog changes and then comes back.
Sweet.
Booby.
Bobby is going to attack again with his mace. Getting rather frustrated.
Can't lay a glove on her.
She gives better than she takes.
That's a hit. For 6, right?
Yeah.
You got no
1d6
bonuses? Okay.
plus 3. It already did automatically.
All right, cool. Yeah, you definitely could put the smack on her this time, but she's also semi-incorporeal, so it's a little bit less than it could be.
Ooh. So slashing will do better because it's a bludgeoning weapon.
She's
No, I'm sorry.
okay. You want to do anything else, or is it Veggie Pygmy Chief's turn?
It is. I'm done.
Okay, so the Veggie Pygmy Chief has one arm, and he's going to try to attack you with his claws, Cody.
I think I need to piss on him.
That one doesn't work. He's going to go out for a multi-attack. That one worked. We're going to roll for damage. and it's half of it, so just take 3. Gives you a little slash across your belly, but you think it's cute. Azrak.
Yeah. So she's still in the same place, right? She doesn't like try to move anywhere.
She's against the wall, and you're all surrounding her, beating her like she's a blood getting initiated.
Right. I'm going to attack with my shield, brawler shield. There's the first hand.
Yeah, that's a good one. What's with the 2 damage rolls?
I did. Maybe that's both hands.
Weird.
Yes. No. Yes.
All right, roll for the second hand.
Wait, is that not the second? How were we doing that? I think we were just rolling.
You might be right. It might just be one
whichever
attack.
right?
All right, so she takes 5 damage because she's semi-incorporeal.
Yes. Can I add? Oh, sorry, that came up as that. Let's see. You expel 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. An extra 2d8 for the first spell slot.
Okay.
Or first level spell slot. Okay.
Ham.
Let me see what components it needs. It doesn't say right there. If it's a verbal thing, we're gonna have to say no.
Okay.
I'm looking. Divine Smite. Okay, doesn't look like it takes anything other than just you willing it to happen. It's not necessarily a spell, so go for it.
All right. Do I need to roll a 2d8?
Yes, you do. This is radiant damage, right?
Oh, and it gets. Aw, it only gets 8, but yeah, that's still fine. So an additional 8 damage
Okay.
on top of the 9 damage it's already dealing.
So the radiant damage you do to the hag interacts with the abyssal nature of the fog, and it's pushed back entirely by meters and meters, and everyone can see the hag quite clearly now.
Rock on. So I dealt her 9 damage plus 8 damage.
That's right. Well, the 9 was cut in half because it was physical.
Right. Okay. Cool.
All right, so now that she is out of the fog, like the fog has been pushed back by your radiant damage, she now is in her normal physical form. She no longer has the resistance she had whenever she was semi-incorporeal. You guys may now commence the beatdown.
Who's
All
gonna
right.
attack?
Yep. Nope. That's it. I'm good. Go.
Dr. Bitey? DDS?
All right.
John, when my
Dr.
turn comes,
Bitey.
will I be able to fire an arrow through them, or will I have to?
Yeah, you can.
not?
I'll help you out.
Because Fuse really wants to get in this fight, but he's still standing by the door.
It's all so quiet where you are.
That's okay.
roll for damage.
It's okay, Milk. I can still use my bow and get damage in. So
Don't worry. I'll get you close enough to it.
All right, so Bitey just rips into this bitch and does some actual good physical damage to her. You can tell she's bleeding and such now.
wow.
Yay.
Milk?
All right. So now that I can see her properly, and I don't have to worry about killing my friends.
Ooh, Scorchy Ray. Is that a spell attack?
It is a spell attack.
All right, she is able to dodge out of the way of that one.
All right, just gonna
She-
cast the other two.
She moves to the side like Mr. Smith from The Matrix.
That was just one of the 3 beams.
Okay.
Second one,
That's a lot of dice. That's a hit for 8.
and third beam.
That is not a hit.
All right, and then I will take my bonus action to command my pet to move over here to fuse, and then it's going to use its ability to teleport him if he is willing.
Yeah.
Where does he go?
I'm going to teleport to him, same position that he's at, just right there.
It makes that sound, but you can't hear it.
So since he moved me in, does that mean my reactionary goes into effect?
Let's see. Yes, you were going to react to something was near you?
Yeah, if it comes up and
Do it.
since he teleported, does that mean I can attack her now?
You may.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing with my Morning Star first, and I probably need to click on my character before I do that.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right, let's see what it does.
terrifying slash max damage. Target must make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, target is frightened of you for 2d4 rounds.
Okay. So this is a killing blow if you want to role play that.
Yeah. So Fuse is, just standing there like, okay, just getting a little boring over here, and all of a sudden the little fox spirit ports next to me and just like teleports me right in front of her, and I just take the reaction like, hey, I'm gonna stab you right in the face.
And you can see, like, you can read Magda's lip. She's like, no, fuck you. As she.
Yeah, I'm putting the thing through her mouth, so she
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. She's like, oh.
I needed the gagging noise.
And you can also
Because
tell,
y'all can't hear anything.
as you stab her through the brainstem, she's definitely afraid of you. That's what the crit card said.
This metal man came out of nowhere and just owned me.
All right, Ms. Nightshade.
So are these like fast little clouds since they've moved?
They're moving about 10 feet a turn. You can move about 30 feet with a walk, 60 feet with a run.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna move with all the fairies a little bit further down on this log, and then shoot another crossbow.
Okay. Okay, so which one did you shoot at?
The one closest to me on the bridge.
Okay, so that one pops like a balloon, just like the other ones. The other two move closer to you.
All right, I guess that's it for this turn.
Maniacal.
I guess I'm gonna pour some damn Miracle Grow on this little bastard. Give him a chance. Let me see. I am going to.
Hmm.
That thing, like, I don't know if this is just something that I cast because it says I have to use a melee attack to trigger it.
That's right, melee spell attack.
So does that mean I use my melee, and then if I make contact, then
Yeah,
that
I
triggers.
I set up the spell to where it's using your Constitution as your spell attack. It's still, you had a critical fail, so you didn't actually get him.
Yeah. So that was an attempted attack, right?
That's right. You attempted to attack him.
Okay. So
You're not good with your cursed arm yet, but you did your best.
use my strong hand.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. So you guys down at the cave, you guys are looting and such. You don't see a whole lot of value in the cave, but if you want to cut off her head and then put the heart in your backpack, that is fine. A little morbid, but fine.
Let me use Mage Hand to put it in the back instead of you just grabbing it.
Can we do an investigation to see what these crystals and such are inside the wall? If there's any valuable minerals or anything in
You
here?
can, yes.
That god will give you a strong hand if you touch anything.
You need to do an investigation, or what do you want? A survival?
Let's see. For the crystals and such, hold on a second. Do investigation for me. Okay. So the blue crystals are a form of quartz that grow in mana dense areas. They're pretty valuable to mages and to alchemists and such.
Can I do some sort of check to see if there's any holy relics in the area that might be good for a paladin?
Hold on just a second. I am bringing up the Hag Lair loot table right meow.
Okay.
Or I take it the blue and yellow are the same type of crystals, or no?
The yellow are different kind of crystals. Hang on just a sec. I had a Hag Lair thing right here. Let me just check. Ah, okay. Let me show you guys the Hag loot table. Show it. And now you guys can roll from the Hag Lair loot table.
Just the hag loot.
Yeah, Hag loot. Hag hair. Hooray. A small pooch.
What is in said small pouch?
I don't know. Why don't you reach in there?
I got a tarot card. The Lovers.
Oh my!
Okay, I reach in there.
Hold on just a second. I'm bringing up the text. Sorry, I had all these things brought out, and then it was like I had to refresh my page. Small pouch. Small interdimensional pouch that seems to be able to hold much more than it should. The items retrieved from this pouch come back disturbingly oily. All right, and the tarot card, the Lovers. Let me just. Well, I'm just going to show you guys. Show this to players, and then the tarot cards. Show to players. Done.
So can I harvest these crystals?
Yes. I mean, you do a. Let's see. It's a delicate work. Why don't you do a sleight of hand check, and I will tell you if you have any success.
That's cool.
So charmed person, how long does that last?
I have to look up the spell itself.
An hour.
Melk, you make a fucking mess of it. You crush the crystal.
I go over there and assist him and maybe help chip a few of those away.
All right,
Well,
you
everyone's
Say I'll
around
use Molder
work.
and just pull the whole ground with me.
Fuse. Why don't you roll a sleight of hand if you want to help? Or if you want to pull the whole ground with you, Eki, you're gonna have to do another check. Okay. All right. Fuse is able to get one of the blue crystals.
What kind of check do I need to make so I can just pull the entire ground with me?
Fuck.
Because I want both
You're a
the yellow
wisdom
and
guy,
the blue.
right?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom check. You do okay. So you get 2 blue crystals in all.
Can I tell what the yellows are or no? Do I need to make a different investigation?
Yes, you'll have to make another investigation about the yellows.
I'd like to
They're
see what they
they're
are.
yellow and they may be filled with piss. If that's what you think.
They're called Dunanite.
You're like, guys, I'm pretty sure this is a piss crystal. We don't need to take this.
I want to see what they are.
Rin investigates the piss crystal, and she says they are not piss crystals.
Everyone's looking at this crystal. Not Dunnan. Bobby says, pushes over the body of the corpse of the witch and tells everyone to avert their eyes. And he commences to pissing on the witch.
It wouldn't be a D&D game with our group of friends without pissing.
You're wondering why? I know a dwarf that does this all the time.
Okay, so Bree, you see that the yellow crystal is actually a pretty mundane gem that's probably worth a lot back at Civilization.
Okay, so do I need to do sleight of hand to try and dig that out?
You want to
Yeah, why not?
do it?
Did the ritual go away when she was dead?
Yes, the ritual circle is fading fast. Ren,
So
you get half of a crystal.
I see Ren grabbing stuff that I now want. So I want to pull the entire damn rocks with me.
5 feet of them at least.
Yes.
All right, do
The
a
ones that
wisdom.
people
17. Okay, you take a whole crystal and some rock with it. It's going to be fucking heavy, but you can do it.
that's fine.
Put it in my interdimensional pouch.
Yes, the oily pouch. All right,
Bobby
now
heard
it's
the crystal, so he
Vegapygmy
wants-
Chief's turn. He's going to try to stab at Cody. Or claw at him, at least.
Do a barrel roll.
All right, he does 3 damage to you and tries for another claw. That one does not hit, though. And then he attempts to move around you this way so that his buddies can come in.
Does him skirting past him do?
No, he
Right,
hasn't.
can't-
He didn't leave his thing. He's just kind of strafing around. Sorry, I never rolled for him. Okay.
Okay. Is there any chance of getting back to help Maniacal?
If you start back, perhaps.
Take your time.
All right, Nightshade, it's your turn.
Okay, let's shoot the one nearest the bridge with my cross.
Okay. So did you specifically do push to talk to yawn at us, Bree?
I didn't use push to talk. I just yawned.
Pick that shit up.
So you did a critical strike on that guy. The piercing is maximum damage. You may make another attack with advantage against the same target. However, you popped him like a balloon on the first one. So you don't have to make an
Yeah.
attack. You can make an attack against the other one if you like.
Oh, really? I could do a crossbow again?
Yep.
Cool.
Don't ask me how you loaded a crossbow and did it again really quickly, but you did.
Yay!
Nicholas, be proud.
The E5 gods smile upon you.
And that's a hit, and it also pops like a balloon. And you're clear. You and the fairies are clear.
Let's glow, buddies.
And
Oh,
you hear like a
gosh.
chorus of "Yay!" and they fly up above you, and you all start toward town again.
Are the ravens gone, DM?
With the death of the hag, the ravens are probably gone. You guys haven't seen it for yourselves, though.
So, lad, I'm not concerned. Why did the other witch that died wink at us?
No,
Was it just me?
it was Morgan that winked at you before she pulled out Freena's heart.
Is Brenna's body still here?
Freena's body is there, yes.
Take her head too.
Wet.
Okay, you can show it to the mayor or something.
I mean, her family's dead. I thought she was. Yeah, I still want her head though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, one on each side of the carriage spikes.
Okay.
So, should we all just leave and try to catch up with the guys at the tree?
Azrak nods in agreement to leave.
Is there anything else in here before we leave that we could use for components of any kind?
No, not on the ground. Like you guys rolled the hag lair table. The hut was going to have some strange stuff in it too, but you burned that shit down.
I didn't burn nothing.
Well, you figuratively burned it down. Okay, maniacal. What you want to do?
I'm gonna fucking attack this asshole again. Maybe it'll hit. I don't know.
14. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
It's asking me what level the spell is.
It's
I
a
don't-
first level spell right now.
It's not an option. It's
0.
higher.
Numero uno.
There's no 1 or 2. It just says 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Oh, 3 then.
level spell.
Level 3 then.
Does it get my rage bonus?
This is a spell thing, so no. But you touch him and you slurp him up, and you get the HP that says so on your spell.
Okay, I get half of that, so I'll take 5. And then I want his head. Just fuck that guy.
Okay.
His head.
His head is mummified and desiccated because you vampiric touched him, but it can be a trophy if you want.
A
Shrunken
shrunken
head
head.
over Cause fuck that plant.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys at the cave want to do?
Try to make it back, I guess.
Yeah, make
All
it
right.
back to the others.
So you've got a ranger with you. Ranger, will you roll 2d20s? I'm giving you advantage on terrain and such to try to get back.
Okay.
Okay, so that was what?
Oops.
What is this?
I accidentally did it twice.
Okay, so a 6 and 11. Okay, the 11 gets you guys halfway back. And next we're gonna do the Veggie Pygmy's turn right quick.
I leave our turn order in there like it is now.
Yeah, I'm leaving the turn order. Veggie Pygmy comes through the gap and tries to stab you, Cody, with the spear. He does indeed attack you with the spear. Does 4 damage.
Azar, you got heals?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
The Veggie Pygmies are crowding into the gap, and they're all trying to get at you at once, Cody.
Can we go back and on our way back and see if help him if we need it?
We're on our
You're
way.
trying to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what's this doing?
Okay, so Maniacal, it is your turn again.
All right, I'm going to hit the dingleberry with this thing I found.
I'm sorry, Vampiric Touch is like a once a day thing. You can only hit once a day with it.
I can use it every turn for the duration of the 1 minute.
Hold on, what?
If you look at
Let
the
me check
spell,
your thing. I will check your thing. Okay, let me see. Casting time, 1 action. Concentration up to 1 minute. Oh, okay. So once you kill the spell, it's gone. But for now, it's there for 1 minute.
yes,
Ooh, boy. Okay, go ahead. Go nuts.
yeah, I'm going to be healing off these little hoes.
Do damage. All right. So this one gets sucked up and desiccated like a mummy as well. It just dries up and fucking falls to the floor.
How do I get out of this thing you put me in?
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I'm getting you. Please let me into that sheet. Boom. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so party with the ranger. Roll 2d20s again.
Free.
Brianna or
5. Jeez.
What the fuck?
Wow, your ranger got lost somehow.
No, you can't get lost. It
I
says it.
know. I know.
Well, while we're
But
running,
you are not.
go Bob.
The terrain is exceedingly difficult. Even your ranger can't find a way through it very easily. So next is the Veggie Pygmy's turn.
Who gets that?
Bobby.
Yeah, I gave my 2 to Bobby also.
All right, Veggie Pygmy comes up, tries to stab you as well, Cody. It doesn't
He
work.
failed.
All right, your turn, Maniacal.
And I am going to use the same shit on this guy and fail horribly. Next.
You chill touched him.
Yeah, it didn't work. So-
Well, chill
Oh,
touch always
hang
works.
on. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I was trying to do the vampiric touch thing, but the chill touch, I didn't know if that was a deal because it said it is a spell or something.
It is a spell, and it's guaranteed to
Something
hit
that
for
you
you.
actually get. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so it does 3 damage to him. All right. You people in the ranger party, go ahead and roll your 2d20s again.
come on, Ren, you can do it. Don't
Yeah.
get lost.
All right.
An 11 and a 6.
Hold on a second. Okay, so you guys are there now. Let's get your tokens up there. You people have arrived just in time to see Maniacal cast necro damage on one of the dudes.
And if I did the chill touch, so this one I'm like right in front of, I've like froze my hand to him until the next forever. So I guess he can't run from me till my turn again. Let me see. On hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it is also disadvantaged for the rolls. Blah, 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 blah.
Right. It's not a melee attack. It is an actual spell hand.
Ooh, kinky.
Okay, Monsieur Fuse, it's your turn.
Trying my strong hand.
So far, it's worked out pretty well.
Damn tree.
So just so I'm clear, the barricade of thorns, is it broken for these two guys in the back already too?
It's broken right here, and they can go in through that 5-foot gap.
Okay. Can I go and stand in the middle of that gap and attack
You
those
may.
two, or would that invite attack of opportunity for that one?
No,
other
you'll be
one?
all right.
Yeah, so Fuse is going to move up in that 5-foot gap, and he's going to lash out with both his weapons on that Veggie Pygmy to which one on the left looks like he's almost dead, yeah?
Yes, the one on the left is hurting pretty badly from Maniacal's breath weapon.
Okay, I'm going to swing at the one on the left with my Morning Star first.
Okay.
And
You smoosh him. He is smooshed.
okay, that doesn't make a spore cloud, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use Action Surge and swing at this other Veggie Pygmy with the Morning Star as well.
Okay. And you smoosh him as well.
Oof.
Double kill.
Double kill. All right, and then I will move back out of the thing, but I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay, he's going to try to stab at you. It didn't work. Ren?
shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him?
Good
Yep,
shoot
I'm
'em.
gonna shoot him with my bow.
Color me
'Cause-
surprised.
That's what I do. I
Okay.
shoot him.
Roll
Shoot
for
'em.
damage. All right, and you kill him. The arrow walks into his back, and he fucking dies.
Okay, so I don't need to get to do my 1d6 then.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Your swarm is not active anymore anyway. It took you a little bit to get here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so everybody's out of combat. Everybody's on their way back to town, or at least Ms. Nightshade is. Where are you guys going to meet up with her?
Hopefully in the forest before she gets back to town.
Yeah, with all the fairies, I'll probably wait outside for you guys.
Okay, let me get
Took
you
you a
back.
little while. How'd it go?
How long is this been, John?
It's going to take you a few hours to get back.
All right, my
Well,
spirit is
I
gone.
pissed on the corpse.
So I sent the fairies with the little hot thing in the thigh high boots, and I can smell them.
I'm very confused.
The boots, the fairy.
All the above.
Fascinating.
All right,
When
so
you're as old as I am, you learn to smell things, boy.
you guys come to the edge of the forest around town, and you guys see the signal, and you guys are able to get together. The fairies are quite excited. They're looking around, and they're very curious about the town. You see some of them kind of like standing on their tippy toes, looking to see if they can they really want to get in there and look around at things.
Well, we're here.
So there's a tree that needs healing.
Yeah, that's on the other side of town. Let's head that way.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Perhaps
so
Bobby should go collect our bounty.
you don't see people on the streets right now, but you do hear a lot of commotion coming from the inn.
Oh, is that where his girlfriend's at?
Ooh.
Azrak
Bobby-
signals to Bobby that he needs a drink.
You guys can put your
That-
tokens wherever you want. So the whole town appears to be at the inn getting drinks. And as you guys walk into the door, everybody's like, "Hey!" They've all got kegs open. The bartender in the back has got his towel and his mugs, and he's got everything open. The kitchen is going like crazy. Everybody's having a feast. And Mayor Yarrow comes up to you guys and says, "Looks like you've all done it. The birds disappeared. After a while, they just kind of lost interest in our blood and wandered away like regular birds. I assume you were successful in your journey?"
We were.
And as you guys come in, the fairies just can't hold themselves back anymore. You see like little semi-invisible people like flitting around, looking around like behind lights on the chandelier, through the windows, in mugs. You see one of the fairies with their head buried in someone else's mug, though the guy doesn't notice.
Oh, and we brought friends.
Oh, is that what that is? Those are not mosquitoes.
No, they're fairies. Don't
No.
squish them.
Well, that's different. You guys keep
Come
some
to heal the
strange
tree.
company. The tree? That nightmare?
Yes.
So Prince Dewsparkle steps up. He's like, "Hello, my mayor dude. We are here to help your tree and to bring it back into prosperity." Oh, I rhymed. That's a lot of fun. "I am Prince Dewsparkle." Mayor Yarrow turns to him and says, "Oh, a prince? I'm just a mayor, but you're welcome here if you're willing to fix our tree. I mean, we kind of wrote it off as a sort of scary abomination that would live in the middle of town forever, but if you want to come over and make it into something that's not going to give our children nightmares, I'm all for it." So as you guys come back, or as you guys are wandering around the tavern here and having your drinks, or whatever, Penny comes out of the back, seemingly a little bit better from her ordeal with the mean locks. Nods to all of you, runs up and gives Bobby and Ren like big hugs. Like,
Aw,
thank you so much. I thought I was
Is that
going to
all?
die.
It's all right, little.
we're so glad to see that you're feeling better.
Where's mine?
The bartender, Breton, behind the bar says, "Yep, you saved my daughter. You guys get free drinks for life, as far as I'm concerned."
Ooh,
Oh, I do like that. Yes.
side note, what's the dog doing in the inn?
It's just a dog. Like, everybody's here.
Okay.
The town has been saved. They're all celebrating.
Yeah, and you see a bunch of guys kind of posted at the windows watching out for birds just to make sure they don't come back.
Oh, don't worry. I doubt you'll be seeing those.
So
How successful were you on your hunt?
Bob,
You care to share what you've got in your pockets there?
We just throw head on the table.
Give it to Bobby. Let him spin his yarn.
well, if you need proof of the kills, we have the heads of the witches.
And
Ugh. I did not expect them to be so oily.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You guys had them in the dimensional pockets, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. They're, you keep those. I understand that they could be of use to somebody.
no,
Okay, I've got the gold for your first part of the contract, but I don't have the gold from the kingdom yet. I can give you a missive where you can redeem that.
That sounds good to me.
Mhm.
I want property that I didn't quite destroy.
You destroyed the richest man in town's house, and I'm okay with that. He was a huge dick.
could we get some space to set up his guild hall? Did we already talk about that?
Tell you what, if you rebuild that house that you burned down and call it your guild hall, you can do it as much as you want.
Grand.
All right, Bobby. I want free room and board forever.
So, through the night, the villagers celebrate with you guys. People come and pat you on the back, even the scary dragon people. All the villagers come up to you and at least verbally
Scary
say,
dragon people.
yes, everyone comes up and at least verbally says thank you. Everyone looks sidelong at the fairies and Nightshade Hellbore. They don't know what to make of them. But after a while, the fairies, like getting into people's cups and getting drunk and laughing on people's shoulders and stuff, everyone tends to warm up to each other. And eventually, the town kind of settles into like a sleepy, relieved sort of like torpor, and everyone goes to bed. You guys have saved this town from pretty much certain doom, and that ends your contract with them. We'll go over the rewards and stuff later, but next time we're doing Ghouls and Gages, it's going to be a completely different setting, completely different vibe, and you can bring whatever characters you want.
Cool.
Milestone
Okay.
level up. It says for
You
15
guys did
milestones.
solve the problem, so you can level up.
How many?
It seems like a two kind of thing. The whole town.
Town plus the fairies. That's two separate problems.
Nah, this was one problem.
Yes, sir.
You were contracted for the hag. Now, Miss Nightshade Hellbore helped solve the fairies problem, and she was under contract with them. She could level up as well.
Yay!
Woohoo.
So the guild hall, that's just going to be something we'll do later.
You and I can set that up together.
Sweet.
Don't forget, Fuse has free room and board, so you need to leave me a house or leave me a room.
Yep.
So next session, I'm going to get together a nice spooky sort of setting, or maybe like a big monstrous sort of setting, and we'll have something completely different to do. No more Vanger, and we'll just revisit it if we want to.
So is our characters here going to go, or we're making new characters?
Yeah, your characters are traveling with the ghouls and Gages. They can switch in and out whenever they want. It's a mercenary company, and they all travel together.
So, in other words, you can continue using Bobby McManish, or you could make an entirely new character and switch it out, and
Just your own low rider guy or whatever.
and
That
then you
man's
can
got
come.
it right.
You can come back to Bobby later if you want to.
Awesome.
I'm a little relieved to get out of Vanger because, like, eventually it was like, yeah, we were getting bogged down with a bunch of problems, and I wanted to move on to a different setting pretty soon. So hopefully next one will be completely different.
So how much XP gets us to level 4, or how are we doing this? I know we got a issue where it like bugs out or some shit.
It's a milestone. Let me see here. D&D XP level chart.
FK Bio.
Let's see here. To get up to, was it 4th level, you got to have 8,000 XP. Oh, wait, hold on.
No, mine's showing 2,700.
Hang on just a second. I think I brought up the wrong chart. D&D level up chart. You guys are all level 3 right now or level 4?
We're just at 4 now.
Yeah, you're going to be level up to 4. You just need 900, looks like. No, it's
Mine's showing.
We currently have
2,700.
1,000.
You have 1,000 right now. Yeah, you will need
700.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong edition. To be level 4, you have to be minimum 2,700 XP. So Cody, you kind of get how your strong hand works now, where you can sacrifice HP to do chill touch. But then to get your HP back, you don't get to roll hit dice. You have to use your vampiric touch and swing at people.
Okay, I wasn't familiar with the losing of the health part of it.
Yeah, you'll see. Like if you look in the handout section, like the research, and you look at the black heart, you'll see what the curse is.
Okay, because I was looking at the D&D 5th edition, like open up another window with chill touch in it. So that's where I was getting my information for that.
Yeah, I hear you. It's fine. This is a specific curse. You'll see. It's in Roll20.
I shall read it.
Let me go put my dog out.
I'm going to go to bed.
Good night, James.
Not at all.
For Thanksgiving.
What about Thanksgiving?
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I am going to cook a turkey and dressing and sit my ass right here.
Okay. How is your wife
Because
feeling?
she is awake right now. She's
Occurred to me. I did not turn off the recording yet.
hungry and empty, and she's really tired.
No.
So I can go back to sleep.
Yeah.
But she's I think on the better end of it, she may have the funk because she's got superpowers that she never had before. The ability to sleep 20 hours straight. So
Oh, maybe I should have stopped the recording between the end and now.